change.
Let us remind ourselves that we represent the powerful forces of change.
The world changed.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't that what we're supposed to do? I'm not saying I'm gonna rule the world or I'm gonna change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world.
The world changed.
The first revolution is when you change your mind about how you look at things. The revolution, that change that takes place, will not be televised.
The world changed.
I choose to reflect the times and the situations in which I find myself. I don't think you have a choice. How can you be an artist and not reflect the times?
The world changed.
There is always light if only we're brave enough to see it. If only we're brave enough to be it.
The world changed. Every once in a while you gotta let them know, just in case they forget, you know what I mean? Yeah. Game in the Cobra clutch, caking like I'm Boba Fett, limping like I broke a leg. I went forward with no regrets. Amerigo and Poe, we next. Culture and the soul in it, more or less they coalesce about the patent, the formula. Propaganda blowing up, misdirecting and owning us. Some YouTubers is phony, spreading info that's erroneous. They kill Pop, Smoke, Nipsey and Notorious. Dangerous to be a rapper from a long line of warriors. I'm in a golden state of mind, visions of a Kenaton. Ferragamo demigod, sledgehammer a demigod. Cross my heart and hope to die. Been through shit, I swear to God. Would've killed the weak of mine, but I fought it like Megatron. Face all up the Jumbotron, I played it, got my hustle on. Dropped a couple bombs, hang it up and put a couple on. Spazzing on a bad day, classics like Donny Hathaway. Grinded and gave the math away, crushed the planet with Gazaway. Ayo, we put the word out, not everybody here. Make something out of nothing, money dropping out the air. Came out my mama womb, no one told me it would be fair. I kill what I eat like good meat, I'm very rare. So get it right. Put the word out, not everybody here. Make something out of nothing, money dropping out the air. Came out my mama womb, no one told me it would be fair. I kill what I eat like good meat, I'm very rare. Soul of a Jacobin, brings pain like shadow masochist. Front like I'm a pacifist, turn around and slap a kid. These cats on some rapper shit, I just like the craft of this. Otherwise I'd rather live away from glitz and cameras. You can keep the glamorous, the guys that band the scandalous. I just ran the gamut, took risk, always a gambler. Provided kept the fridge full, dollars by the fistful. Drip smooth, swift moves, will lie so we can miss school. Arguments and fist fights, friends apartment lit nice. Out of town trips, booking the girls that slick a dick right. Got it out my system, now I'm on to bigger dreams. Had to dead my old self, blew it to smithereens. New me, new wave, contracts, movies, triplex, jacuzzi, Yakuza style Uzis. Tarantino visual, smoking cigars is a ritual. Karma, stay calmer, love is love, keep it reciprocax only. Put the word out, not everybody here. Make something out of nothing, money dropping out the air. Came out my mama womb, no one told me it would be fair. I kill what I eat like good meat, I'm very rare. Put the word out, not everybody here. Make something out of nothing, money dropping out the air. Came out my mama womb, no one told me it would be fair. I kill what I eat like good meat, I'm very rare.
You know, I know this state doesn't exist. You know what I realize? Ignorance is bliss.
Napoleon the legend.
Who got more style than Sun do?
I cook the white like a beef steak. My technique straight.
No doubt.
Napoleon the legend.
B-spot Amerigo.
I cook the white like a beef steak.
Kill what I eat like good meat, I'm very rare.
Please leave a message after the tone. Peace, Amerigo. I hope you're well. It's been a little while. Yo, I really think when we combine forces, man, I think the vinyl will fly out, man. I really do. And the fact that me and you don't really broadcast this shit, so people will be surprised that me and you are working. I think it's gonna have a crazy effect on people. Hope all is well, man.
Yo, post-truth, error, terror, paramilitary truth, school shooting, paramedics, esoteric moves, merit to the game, trials in agony, police try bagging me, I got the bag, dead weight, so many lames I had to drag, back to back, backflip, ad-libbing life like, that's light like, deep fakes is life like, hindsight's 2020, these jokes funny, money, no pun intended, punched out futuristic, wonder was that, what pun intended, unorthodox, out the box, I gotta buy bottles, buy, ride, die, rock, it's Sarah, peep game, Sherlock, Erlock, pertinent, hold the guns perpendicular, don't get your person hit. Herculean feast, walk in my shoes, you gon' hurt your feet. Feet first in the cesspool where all the serpents be. All slumming, stuck within the same conundrum. Chasing the MacGuffin, no agenda back funded. It's just a friendly game of baseball. The world's ugly, but we keep a brave face on. Ain't no pulling punches when this game on, it's all perspective. We can make peace and make bombs. It's just a friendly game of baseball. The world's ugly, but we keep a brave face on. Ain't no pulling punches when this game on, it's all perspective. We can make peace and make bombs. We are gods, trapped inside a human shell, so fuck a music cell. Don't gotta brag about it, you can tell. My mood awakens when the root awakens. Navigating through these pages will introduce you to your maker, that's a true statement. Here's proof, you can tape it. Nowadays it's not music, it's rumors that make you famous. I switched to Super Saiyan Blue when I flame it, it's true when I claim it. Dropping jewels while you entertain them, it's all perspective. The cloth I'm cut from's a different texture. Touch your core like your ribs was starving from anorexia. Had to learn to handle pressure, it's the land of the lost. That propaganda storm, I have your body land in the morgue. Channel the raw, most of these cable channels is flawed. Directions from your mental GPS parameters all got you off path right off the bat. Decisions getting poor for that. Your mind gets weak, and that's what happens when your fork collapse. It's just a friendly game of baseball. The world's ugly, but we keep a brave face on. Ain't no pulling punches when this game on, it's all perspective. We can make peace and make bombs. It's just a friendly game of baseball. The world's ugly, but we keep a brave face on. Ain't no pulling punches when this game on, it's all perspective. We can make peace and make bombs.
Of course I want peace on the streets, but realistically
there's a war going on outside, no man is safe from.
Tragic like the havoc of a nuclear bomb. Of course I want peace on the streets, but realistically
there's a war going on outside, no man is safe from.
We can make peace and make bombs. Make bombs. Yo, what's up? How's your day? Come over in like 30 minutes. Yeah. From casting calls to sitting on the board, flagging calls, smacking the backboard. Was nice with that basketball. From vision boards with thumb taps on my wall, I had goals traveling far. Was visualizing plaques on my wall, looking to crack the code like Nat King Cole. Building my kingdom, thinking how many men got it poppin' and ego killed them. Became a pimp through my talent on the strip, milked it. Had tilted, now the table tilting, the dollar slid it. How to explain this feeling when every shot you take swishing. Nipsey Marathon fulfilling Pac's wishes. A world united where thugs leverage their politics, feeling like Herbie Hancock playing with his collar flips. Sandalwood fragrance in the back room, watching that ass move. Sexy skin matte smooth, she kissed my half move. Waking up middle of the afternoon, Ubered out. Me and Shorty had a shootout, making love all through the house. Picked up the care package from the city mayor. Life tailored like Italian suits. Gotta sift through the latest premieres, documentaries highlighting my career. Moved outside my comfort zone, and that's when my sight was clear. This is higher tier, ionosphere, high signs pioneer. On the go, honestly my time is rare. Gazing at my rear view mirror, I stare back, and it's a far cry from the life I had years back. I try to tell them that
I'm too far, girl, to to turn back now.
It's real.
I really should be there, but I don't know how.
Yo. Cruising down Georgia Avenue, right past HU. Played the campus like I attended an HBCU. Popped the U down on U Street to Georgetown. Shorty rocked the two-piece. Summertime waving like she knew me. Residential embassy, that's Norman Stone Drive. I learned cars, bottles, and swimming pools. Could comatose. Mine's Egyptian chick I knew from high school. She got a nose job, S&P 500 company, promoted to boss. We reminisced over some Remy and Cokes and Cosmopolitan. She read my zodiac charts to me like an astrologist. Told her I rap, fascinated. Do I make stacks? Do I pay tax? Do bad shit in the woods? We both straight laughed. She said she had a crush but never told me before. She be messing with politicians but they corny for sure. To each his own, I played the hand I was dealt. Told me she loved my music. I could relate, babe, I'm a fan of myself. But like I said, love,
I've come too far to turn back now.
for real.
I really should be.
Y'all only see the good parts. It's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears behind all this, man. You make it look pretty though. That's what we're good for. Word up.
I said, I'm going to do this full time. I'm going to put my all in it so I don't wake up 10 years later and I regret not having taken that chance. A lot of people try to discourage me from doing that. And I was determined to do it. I didn't listen to anybody. And then it's time for me to quit the job. And I'm still here, haven't looked back from then.
My dream.
It's yours.
My dream. Where it's give and take.
It's yours.
A diamond in the rough inside the pressure cooker. Set sail, going wherever the weather took us. We got dreams that Father Time tried to take from us. People change, little patience, losing faith in us. Takes a lot of guts to go against the grain. And when you shine against some sun, gotta accept the rain. Chasing money bags, hoping to be safe from pain. My soul exhausted, no longer wanna play the game. Chasing fame is a prescription to my mental sickness. When you caught up, it's hard to separate fact from fiction. Snakes try to gaslight you, turn around and rap like you get a little bit of life friends from your past, right? You. As for me, I always been a black sheep, the path deep. Wouldn't do it different if you asked me. I'm in the backseat, destination somewhere. You see me in your hood, know it sucked, blood, sweat, and tears to come there. On the rooftop, my view so fly, swear $100 bills were just falling from the sky. Am I living in a dream? Got me thinking, am I living in a dream? On the rooftop, my view so fly, swear $100 bills were just falling from the sky. Am I living in a dream? It seems real, but am I living in a dream? Yeah. Lights, cameras, and action, glitters and gold. Flip shots, so many horror stories never been told. The game's a sinkhole, with money and success and ideal. Still, sharp and still, real, recognize real. We journeymen, uncharted waters we sail, not knowing the beauty or ugly that the road will reveal. Friendships are strange, stress will put friction on your brain. If you ever play the safe, nah, we are not the same. Sacrifices, I stayed on path through the crisis, filtered through bad advice and fought like Attack on Titan. The sun rays pierced through the clouds, then it brightened. Was blinded, but faith told me eventually I will find it. I did. Now I'm going all out, kid. Plus I got a lot of love to give. All we wanna do is live, prosper and grow. Eat some good food, laugh with all my people. That's a good look, dude. On the rooftop, my view so fly. Swear $100 bills were just falling from the sky. Am I living in a dream? Got me thinking, am I living in a dream? On the rooftop, my view so fly. Swear $100 bills were just falling from the sky. Am I living in a dream? It seems real, but am I living in a dream?
It's yours.
My dream.
It's yours.
My dream. Where it's give and take.
It's yours.
My dream.
You know, dream those dreams, man, they come true. Trust the process, it's not just a cliche, it's true. Do something consistently, do something dope. Good things gonna come out of it.
No matter where we face, we must face the moment of truth, baby.
Yo, the landscape's competitive. We all just wanna best each other. Word to combat, I see the world in technicolor. Come to think, I just wanted them to accept the brother. Nah, I just care less, that's something I would self-discover. I left my fear right by the wayside. A slave mind, got a paid job, riding the wave of the baseline. Gray skies and rain, great time for climate change. The future looking promising, alive and I'ma honor it. Chronicle my life, this my audio biography. Peers dropping like dominoes, guess I'm an anomaly. Stubborn to a fall, I don't listen to the non-believers. Bye Felicia, your service is no longer needed. Dreaming to a fall, I'm a king, true or false. That's a label anyways, I'm grown to evolve. If truth gets off, back in school as a youth I fought. I felt I had something to prove and I was food for thought. Moved to New York like a blank slate, living with a Polish girl. Rented out a room and now your man straight. Got my feet wet, broke bed, I didn't sleep well. Then I did a song with a member from the D-Seps. Rest in peace Sean, that stays embedded in my gratitude. Adapted crew faster, just doing what I had to do. Cause I remember when I had nothing and wasn't moving. Trust in my gut, jumped off a cliff, it was nothing to it. Tomorrow's not promised, and there's levels like double entendres. Watching what I feed my subconscious. It's a slow process through the years. I came, I saw, I conquered. The truth is, tomorrow's not promised, and there's levels like double entendres. Watching what I feed my subconscious. It's a slow process through the years. I came, I saw, I conquered. My vulnerabilities displayed for all the world to see. Close my eyes, noticing I got the universe in me that I didn't learn from studies at universities. You'll never score if you keep shooting a rock nervously. Evangelion, terrestrial pedestrian, that's meta. I'm riding my Mecca like an equestrian. That's Neo-Genesis, fighting against the prejudice. Money you make, IRS should get 30% of it. An immigrant whose family came for a better life. Me death at night, the next day resurrected till I get it right. Page 64, stickers on my vision board. My spirit animals align like the house of Gryffindor. Friendship come and go, some die, some grow. Barely time on earth to leave a mark, then it's time to go. So I'm putting forward my best foot on my Westbrook. They're strictly disregarding the guidelines from the textbook. Deceptive left hook, bob and weave, stop and breathe. Slowly building my empire like Constantine. Form the proper team of futuristic thinkers till we super rich on some Cuban link wisdom. But it goes beyond accumulating figures. We treasure the experience. If you anything like us, that means you're hearing this. My soul indigenous, staring out of staircases in the city, handling my problems like the mirror faces. Look in the mirror, tomorrow's not promised, and there's levels like double entendres. Watching what I feed my subconscious. It's a slow process through the years. I came, I saw, I conquered. The truth is, tomorrow's not promised, and there's levels like double entendres. Watching what I feed my subconscious. It's a slow process through the years. I came, I saw, I conquered.
Still getting mine. No matter the year, no matter the place, no matter the time.
Cause tomorrow ain't promised to me. Nothing's ever promised tomorrow today.
Still getting mine. No matter the year, no matter the place, no matter the time.
Cause tomorrow ain't promised to me. Nothing's ever promised tomorrow today.
Time has always been like this thing that's in the forefront of my head. I will wake up in the morning, I'm like, damn, I'm alive. Like, I made it to today. So let me use this day right. And I think life is, to me, life is how you use your time. And it is what it is, because look, tomorrow anything can happen.
to the hardcore hip hop.
Yes, y'all, and you don't stop. Cause who I'm talking about, y'all, is hip hop.
I put it all in God's hands, this is part of God's plan. Hip-hop raised me up from a boy to a man. Held me down in the can on the block with the grams. Now I rap for the fans who do the knowledge understand. Intelligence and intellect is what you should seek. You reap what you sow as you birth what you speak. Stand on your own cause the soul is never cheap. It ain't about where you been, it's where you go when you sleep. Live a full life, I done did it for the streets, the jeeps, and all my peeps. So the cipher complete, the stakes are heightened. Time to enlighten, what you inciting? Inspiration to riots cause these entertainers lying. I feed the masses with a poem out of the passions of life, written by experience, which is a master. The mic miracle, straightforward, there's no subliminal. Hip-hop immortal, 100 years from my pinnacle.
Seen a lot of trends come, seen a lot of trends go still.
Hip-hop immortal, 100 years from my pinnacle.
Seen a lot of artists pop, I seen a lot flop.
Hip-hop immortal, 100 years from my pinnacle.
Seen a lot of trends come, seen a lot of trends go still.
Hip-hop immortal, 100 years from my pinnacle.
Seen a lot of artists pop, I seen a lot flop.
Hip-hop immortal, 100 years from my pinnacle.
Yo, soulful like the blood of a Taino, I'm a one-eyed man, traveling the land of blind people. Don Cheadle in a blockbuster sequel got me stuck between two evils. Off of my flow into cerebral. I used to read through magazines and dream of a lifestyle. I style like my favorite rappers, only seeing highlights of the high life, even though behind the scenes the truth grimmer. When you're young it's hard to see through the glitter. When the gold turn to plastic and the flow can turn classic. When your preconceptions die, some never learn to get past them. And it ain't easy, cause stubbornness is not subtle. Subs can turn to bloody scuffles, gotta use your gut muscle. Stuck with my hustle when it wasn't cool. So before you envy what I got, think about the shit I went through to make it pop. And it's not rocket science, I'm mystic. And if you don't know how to read through the lines, you must have missed it. Seen a lot of trends come, seen a lot of trends go still.
Hip-hop immortal, 100 years from my pinnacle.
Seen a lot of artists pop, I seen a lot flop.
Hip-hop immortal, 100 years from my pinnacle.
Seen a lot of trends come, seen a lot of trends go still.
Hip-hop immortal, 100 years from my pinnacle.
Seen a lot of artists pop, I seen a lot flop.
Hip-hop immortal, 100 years from my pinnacle.
Yes, y'all, and you don't stop.
Going out to the hardcore hip hop.
Yes, y'all, and you don't stop.
Hip-hop immortal, 100 years from my pinnacle.
Yes, y'all, and you don't stop.
Going out to the hardcore hip hop.
Yes, y'all, and you don't stop. Cause who I'm talking about, y'all, is hip hop. Yes, y'all, and you don't stop. Cause who I'm talking about, y'all, is hip hop.
You know, hip hop is us. It's what we do. It's let's stop worrying about what such and such is playing or not playing or what is such and such is doing. It's like we here. Like, let's do what we do well and really get the word out there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Now, what I suggest you do is this. Have yourself seated with your backs as straight as possible, but not stiff. And close your eyes. And simply become aware of all sounds that are going on.
The Buddha monks in your trunk, turn the bass up.
I'm an amalgam of Malcolm and Marley, Shaq and Barkley, Springsteen and Paul McCartney. The speech is godly, the uniform is human form, black unicorn. The karmic level I'm at is rated Buddhist porn. My pseudonym was born on basketball course, masterful thoughts. Let my life take its natural course, maximum force. They try to stop us with fibs and all types of gossip. Try to profit through crisis, it's just a microcosm. More than twice I seen a bottom and I climbed out. Shout out to the sun for shining, I had to grind out. This numerology chick told me I was number one. Losing is cumbersome, winners in my circumference. Thoughts of abundance, sipping coffee up in London. Pulling stunts, ducking bullets from guns, looking for funding. Out the Fendi, stumbling drunk, this life is humbling. Is it all predestined or random? Got me wondering.
The Buddha monks in your trunk, turn the bass up.
Yo, every day we wake up, ready for that war we be waging. North facing court cases, coordinating towards brown nations. Yellow, white, and brown faces, and it sounds racist. So many artists getting lit without a foundation. And when the hype dies, it's lights out, goodbye, that was a good try. Your career just flatlined and died. Never had a budget, yet I get wild numbers. How long could you survive after the system malfunctions? Malnutrition, french fries and fried chicken, get your mouth fixed. All you do is spit cow shit. I'm on the couch lit. Quarantine politics, knowledge the etymology. My mind shine like halogen, you probably read about it. I'm Buddha under the bow tree, the streets promote me. Figured the hack out like Oakley, sharp like my obliques, yogi. I meditate in wild poses, draw a picture with a child's focus.
The Buddha monks in your trunk, turn the bass up.
The man who woke up is regarded as one Buddha among a potentiality of myriads of Buddhas. Everybody can be a Buddha. Everybody has in himself the capacity to wake up.
The Buddha monks in your trunk, turn the bass up.
And I'm gonna tell you something, this pimping that I got in my blood, it came from a family tree. My granddaddy was a pimp. My great-great-great-granddaddy was a pimp. I'm talking about pimping, since pimping. It's in your blood, it's in my blood, and you will never be that.
Yo, pimps in the blood, but your heart pumps Kool-Aid. I put the game down tight like Boulay. One good bottom and another few hotties. Doing numbers, but they move stay snobby. Pimps in the blood, but your heart pumps Kool-Aid. I put the game down tight like Boulay. One good bottom and another few hotties. Doing numbers, but they move stay snobby. Yo. Pimp without the gold tape, that's the motif. World renowned, still your girl like Mochi. Slow key, never rockin' flashy levers. I'm old school, pulling chicks like it's 9-7. Comac, you're villain, I'm the best. Who you tellin'? Build an empire that'll make Tony Stark jealous. Got this cutie in the spell, she knew well. Drop a jewel, sell you fire while you walking through hell. Rockin' suit well, might even use a cane or something. Make sure they pull a purse out like she paying for something. Spirit animals, the line, nah, never rock first. Tag a friend like a gentleman, but I'm a dog first. $1 million worth of game if you wanna talk worth. Youngest wanna run game, gotta learn to walk first. Sereno, Don Juan DeMarco. All it takes a convo, she's sexy, but I like them smart though. Pimps in the blood, but your heart pumps Kool-Aid. I put the game down tight like Boulay. One good bottom and another few hotties. Doing numbers, but they move stay snobby. Pimps in the blood, but your heart pumps Kool-Aid. I put the game down tight like Boulay. One good bottom and another few hotties. Doing numbers, but they move stay snobby. From New York to Cali, Black Salvador Dali. Attract thick meat like a matador rally. Chatter raw, that's right up my alley. Take a little break, take a date up the valley. Say what up to Mario, I miss that chick. Had to clip it though, Poe Ferrell lived that rich. In a drought like a bad check, I bounce back fast. Play the angle on, shorty got that down pat. With purple and black, the winner circle jack. A perfect ass, gave her game, she worked it back. Nonchalantly, they praise me like Gandhi. In fact, my blonde walking around like she got a bomb in the back. Drinking cognac, VSO, dime in the back. holding a glass, my other hand palming the ash. Done in liquor for the right price, I'll show you how to book it. Looking fly, suit and tie, Superfly, Jimmy Snooker. Yo, pimps in the blood, but your heart pumps Kool-Aid. I put the game down tight like Boulay. One good bottom and another few hotties. Doing numbers, but they move, stay snobby. Pimps in the blood, but your heart pumps Kool-Aid. I put the game down tight like Boulay. One good bottom and another few hotties. Doing numbers, but they move, stay snobby.
It's just like this. If I'm selling you hand grenades in an alley, I said, I'm not gonna let you throw my hand grenades. You either believe I got good hand grenades or you don't. If you believe I got good hand grenades, give me the money. And if I let you throw one, who's to say that's not the only one that's good in the case? You know what I'm saying? You can't pick. You either believe these is real or not, or let me go. The man looked at me and said, you got a lot of business sense. Have you ever been to business school? I said, no, but I sold hand grenades before. And he wrote me a check for $500,000. Now who got pimp?
If you're feeling like a pimp, you need to learn the game before you try to play.
Trust in my gut, jumped off a cliff, it was nothing to it.
Pimping ain't easy, but somebody gotta do it. If you're feeling like a pimp, you need to learn the game before you try to play.
Trust in my gut, jumped off a cliff, it was nothing to it.
Pimping ain't easy, but somebody gotta do it.
Instead of having somebody else pimp me and I've got to go to work or something, or I got to work with somebody to get work to get it off on the street or something like that, I'd rather pimp myself with this music. So I'm pimping myself in this pen. I'm like, yo, I can write like this. This is easy. Cats who have been around me know that the way I rhyme, the way I put songs together is like clockwork. So while I'm still enthusiastic about it, yo, that's the type of music you're going to get out of me.
Exactly how I seen it in a dream, yo. Kaleidoscope of hope music, written in the tablets underwater. Napoleon the legend, DJ Amerigo.
You know I bring it to you live.
Yo, Mikhail Gorbachev Wallace, Michelle Obama on the side bopping, dropping projects since the global warming started. It's so cathartic, so it sees inside my garden, growing out of bondage. You can't knock it when it's so honest, just the illest building together. Fair weather friends get the Mayweather just for fair measure. I'm a rare treasure in the midst of crisis, I'm just getting nicer. Going over heads like original M. Bison, Michael Eric Dyson, and Allen Iverson. Both in Georgetown, converted on the 4th down. Now we tour bound, straight line, not up nor down. Mature sound for adult motherfuckers who love it. We dug it a little deeper while they scratched the surface. A lot of people back to work, but still a lack of purpose. These rappers catching L's like Macpherson. I'm back murking everything I tap like it's my last day on earth. It's that urgent. Do what you gotta do, God. 1 or 2 jobs, a side hustle, what you do to survive. They try to make it seem glamorous, but behind the scene it's scandalous. It's time to man up, shut up and handle it. For real, King, do what you gotta do, God. 1 or 2 jobs, a side hustle, what you do to survive. They try to make it seem glamorous, but behind the scenes it's scandalous. It's time to man up, shut up and handle it.
Gorbachev paper, Showtime Lakers, bulletproof wallets. Assalamu alaikum, knew the mathematics verbatim. Back when I was a teenager with a pager and residue on my razor. Jim Star, that is, P89 across your cabbage. I identify as a savage, even in the madness. I prayed to a higher power. I had to balance the scale and let my soul go sour. The conflict of the lifestyle and the conscious, knowing that most of my niggas have died over nonsense. Hit the hardest like Camacho and Vargas. Salute the generals who taught us we should march for the martyrs. I'ma spark up the gold leaf, tell my people don't sleep. through the knowledge, get up and stand up and don't eat. I go deep to the center of the earth with knowledge itself from the master of my universe.
Why I tell them, do what you gotta do, God. 1 or 2 jobs, a side hustle, what you do to survive. They try to make it seem glamorous, but behind the scene it's scandalous. It's time to man up, shut up and handle it. For real, king, do what you gotta do, God. 1 or 2 jobs, a side hustle, what you do to survive. They try to make it seem glamorous, but behind the scenes it's scandalous. It's time to man up, shut up and handle it. Napoleon the legend, raised in the hustling, radiant form. You can't knock it when it's so honest. Time to man up, shut up and handle it. Awon, DJ Amerigo.
You know I bring it to you live. Real hip hop.
You know, what inspired me is, I was at the point where I needed something to uplift my world. As far as, I had to go to the next level. I'm saying I was tired of running in the streets. I just needed something, to give me a little more self-esteem.
Yeah. I went from flat broke, hit the plateau, de facto. Could always rap though, snuck in through the back door. Then I started spazzing for stacks though. That crack flow, Kakarot, smack foes, Ragnarok, black door. Back to my roots like Black Thought. To them I take my hat off. This bound to catch on like facing COVID with your mask off. This is Matt Cloth, Jim Duggan, Hacksaw. You that soft, domes a hack off, then hustle packs off. It's that simple. This the last straw, was cast off, now I'm back like Sasquatch. I'm far past the norm like a Capricorn, rap porn. Swing the pen like McEnroe, I'm way past vogue. Pack the Vinny to the last row. Shut it down and close it like a Mac Pro. Then I tease you with Nirvana. We bring you that close, you can taste it and feel it. It's Amerigo and Poe. Hey yo.
Check out the technique.
They know me for the music, otherwise I'm sorta discreet.
If you wanna hear a scratch that's fresh like this.
Hey yo, my capacity to slay shit and leave you incapacitated, vaccinated, with my logo branded in your skin, liquid sword staff, katana blade slashing your limbs, broke my shackles. Then I took the path of a king. These dudes fast food, swipe them off as I drive through, rockin' fly suits, rolling with a versatile crew. While they stuck in one spot, making moves out of town. We killers, we move in silence, drop albums without a sound. Peak the spin, they don't want us to win, but we still find a way, shoving deals in our face. Our lives, we gotta shine a way to shine like McConaughey. Building your persona, making of a star. Bitch, you taking space in my car, give you the skinny on some Cape Moss shit. You know the stay on slid was a fan, now I'm getting paid off this. From Japan all the way back to Brooklyn, serving y'all a dish real fresh, got another batch cooking. Good looking.
Check out the technique.
They know me for the music, otherwise I'm sorta discreet.
If you wanna hear a scratch that's fresh like this. Why is it got to be so damn fresh? It got to be so damn fresh.
We don't have to be told what's hot. I want to be able to say, hey, this is hot, check it out, so that your ears aren't fed garbage all the time, you know what I'm saying? But if garbage is all you have to eat, you're going to eat garbage until I come with the cuisine.
Tried to combine Japanese karate to
create an invincible fighter.
Yo, nomadic traveler, toe tagger, haggler, samurai vernacular, the erudite trafficker, Andromache the Scythian. My battery pack's lithium. My lineage goes back to the times of the Corinthians. It's the perennial, punish and finish your move. With my mistress cooking ton of Dominican food. Yasuke Chikara, I'm a walking powder keg. Planted 10-foot pole as a display for a coward's head. Playing Sudoku, disloyal friends perform seppuku. Goku with the buku bucks without the susu. Soul food, eat before the war we go through. We bend the old rules and market this music with higher morals. Skip the tutorials, jump into action egotistically. Once I did better, some people start to get pissed at me. Things I used to think were difficult became simple. The human brain fickle, what comes easy gains little. I speak in plain riddles, explode in the paint. No dribble, single slash, make the blood down your nose trickle. Miyamoto Musashi with the two swords. Blade slice your heart out your chest. What you move for? Not knowing is Buddha, not seeing is a flower. Gold coins to a cat, not moving is power. Under the cherry blossom where the sky's at the bottom. 10 people, 10 colors. You'll know when I shot him. Not knowing is Buddha, not seeing is a flower. Gold coins to a cat, not moving is power. Under the cherry blossom where the sky's at the bottom. 10 people, 10 colors. You'll know when I shot him. Wiser than a gray-haired monk and a bear drunk. Pork belly ass punks. Yo, we tear chunks of lungs and intestines and we send them to intensive. Then go home, drink a tea and sit there pensive. Reevaluate the deeds I did. My last supper with a supple piece of beef I bit. So zen like hopping in a Benz with old friends. Bumping Stevie Wonder, reminiscing on my old sense. I took many lives to get my name known. Soiled by the blood of the devil since day old. Walk strong like bok choy root. Koi fish blue, fuck around, destroy this fool. Gonzo, Hattori Hanzo, shorty in my condo. Akira Toriyama in the back, playing bongos. Ichiban Po, beat toe pipe pie. Then abruptly leave the scene with no bye-byes. Not knowing is Buddha, not seeing is a flower. Gold coins to a cat, not moving is power. Under the cherry blossom where the sky's at the bottom. 10 people, 10 colors, you'll know when I shot him. Not knowing is Buddha, not seeing is a flower. Gold coins to a cat, not moving is power. Under the cherry blossom where the sky's at the bottom. 10 people, 10 colors, you'll know when I shot him.
I challenge you to a match, or are you too weak?
In my day, it used to be kill or be killed. Today, it's only a child's game. And I might crush you till your heartbeat stops.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N Yo, word to Gil Scott, the revolution starts in the heart. No diss to Jill Scott, Brooklyn ain't a walk in the park. School to prison pipeline, they smoking pipes on the Ave. When guns shoot and knife stab, you can't get your life back. Nah, haggle at the store to get the price slashed to half. King's Plaza, dollar vans on the strip like Gaza. Billboards with liquor ads, peep the bigger math. Petty beefs, tit for tat, yo, we live for cash. Must be something in the tap water. Disrespectful energy, we bring it back towards you. That's reciprocity, they speculate on property. It's a game of monopoly where oligarchs exploit the poverty. From red line and cross the yellow, blue and red line. Legendary kingpins are dead or doing fed time. The best rappers you know live there, cursing the gift there. It's a mixed bag, many did that and got big there. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N Kings County, NY, from beginning to end. What's known and gotta be said, it's where the greatness sparks. Spread love, that's Brooklyn, you know in your heart. B-R-O-O
K-L-Y-N, Kings County, NY, from beginning to end. What's known and gotta be said. It's where the greatness sparks, spread love. That's Brooklyn, you know in your heart. Vultures swoop to water down culture and truth. Dressed in suits, contaminate and poison our food and uproot foundations we laid. Cause that minimum wage synonymous, the population enslaved. Corporations pay, wintertime, pavement is cold. Fashion avant-garde, Brooklyn Nets logo be the avatar. Grimy kids try to sabotage, you gotta know the coast. Some will overdose, others seek the Holy Ghost. What goes with climbing up the totem pole, bet you 10 mil. Every 10 years we're known for bending social roles. Lofty dreams turn to broken hopes and vice versa. Careful what you wish, you're bound to find the right person. From the Navy Yard, Bushwick to Canarsie to Brownsville. Late night visuals that honor Sean P. Trends die, ladies fly, new babies is born. Raised in the hustling, radiant form. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, Kings County, NY, from beginning to end. What's known and gotta be said. It's where the greatness sparks, spread love. That's Brooklyn, you know in your heart. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, Kings County, NY, from beginning to end. What's known and gotta be said. It's where the greatness sparks, spread love. That's Brooklyn, you know in your heart. Yo, cops patrol the block while we socialize. A lot of scammers to survive, gotta recognize and know the lies. When tension's in the air, we know the vibes. You better dip before these bullets make you choke on your pride. Caribbean flags for Juve, a new day for another dollar in the bank, plus a new decor. Corner pocket, hit the A-ball, meant to napalm. Nuke shelters under buildings, case they drop an A-bomb. Cop modelas from bodegas while our phones capture data. Friends turn their backs, names appear on affidavits. Split second calculations, that's second nature. I peep from my peripheral, the way their heads were shaking. Feature presentation, girls dressed quasi-naked. Bass thumping out of cars, my inner child awakens. It's where I got my start at. Hard facts through life, Africa's inside my soul. Brooklyn's where my heart at. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, Kings County, NY, from beginning to end. What's known and gotta be said. It's where the greatness sparks, spread love. That's Brooklyn, you know in your heart. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, Kings County, NY, from beginning to end. What's known and gotta be said. It's where the greatness sparks, spread love. That's Brooklyn, you know in your heart.
Crazy ass Crooklyn kids represent the Brooklyn all night. Crazy ass Crooklyn kids because it is survival of the fittest. Crazy ass Crooklyn kids represent the Brooklyn all night. Crazy ass Crooklyn kids never taking shorts cause Brooklyn's the borough.
New York was that move, and really, New York really taught me that the work ethic and also taught me the game. Being around dudes that do it and have done it, like legends, this really showed me, like, yo, you gotta step your game up. You think you're doing music, but nah, you're not really doing music. You playing with it. When I got here, I got real serious.
It's gonna be nice to have a guy here I can trust. Anybody in this command you want to work with?
It's not who I want to work with, it's who wants to work with me.
Yo, I don't blame them for emulating the Poe formula, perform like a sorcerer. The moral of the story is that I fell in love with the allure of the street. They know me for the music, otherwise I'm sort of discreet. You know the majority sleep, but that could change fast. Take it as a payback, I ain't your slave, I gotta make stacks. Clearing out a whole career path on a McLaren, the Learjet. Hearing threats when my ears pass. I ain't stressed, that's the game we signing up for. Still going already, sculpting my name up on a Rushmore. And it's a blush sport to get the bag. No sleep, put in work till mad plaques decorate the lab. Ain't no flags for the foul shit, and stripes don't appear on outfits. The most pussy be the loudest. It ain't about right or wrong, it's what I'm drawn to. I never claim to be the best, that's what my songs do. One time for the survivors. If you're doing doing all you can to stay alive, and when they try to put you down, still inspired. Still we end up proving them wrong in spite of. Yeah, one time for the survivors. If you're doing all you can to stay alive, and when they try to put you down, still inspired. Still we end up proving them wrong in spite of. Out of the blue, I'm seeing them sampling anime too. Bantamweight, looking for labels to validate you. This is culture. You wonder why your friends ghost you. You a doja, to them you just another token. I'm a shogun, chop it up like you sitting with Rogan. Black Ronin, make the crowd jump like Shonen. Sprinkling jewels, meticulously interwoven. Political like Snowden / slogan. My scars heal up, charged up, bars fill up. At concerts, dry mop soon as the car pull up. I'm in another league, dropping every couple weeks. Guess it's the hustler in me, I'ma let the numbers speak. $8 free, knowledge just fulfilling prophecy. Smash the catalog, exit the game to live privately. Somewhere remote where I don't gotta wear a coat. With a herd of ghosts, standing my ground like Serpico. Hey yo, one time for the survivors. If you're doing all you can to stay alive, and when they try to put you down, still inspired. Still we end up proving them wrong in spite of. Yeah, one time for the survivors. If you're doing all you can to stay alive, and when they try to put you down, still inspired. Still we end up proving them wrong in spite of. Whatever you throw at us, you still gonna survive. You still gonna make it.
Survival of the fit, only the strong survive.
I'd like to introduce the musicians of the next group, and I'm very proud to be presenting.
The world changed.
We're here for a very, very particular purpose, I think, that applies to all our brothers and sisters all across the planet.
Hey yo, slave to my desires, pulled by society's wires, maniacal mind, finding myself confined by time and hindsight. Out of sight is out of mind, right? Our body's finite, regulated at 98 Fahrenheit. The whole economic system could crumble off a parasite. We all seen it, yet they still label me an erudite. Another day in paradise with death at every corner. Dodging so many times, I got a legendary aura. With the blessings of the ancestors, who we owe our lives to. Needed sober eyes to see the truth, did what I need to do. Are we in control? Are we just batteries to feed the system, fueling it, running off of calories? Anarcho-oligarchs and hierarchies. Pyramids, malignant cells inside of biopsies. Psyops from the CIA. Blind hate, play by play, manipulated day by day. The world changed.
Poor is not just for black folks. I think that rich black people need to give to poor white folks. You know what I'm saying? And poor Korean people. For real. It's not a color thing, because
the world changed.
I'm gonna dedicate my life to helping people, uniting people, bring people bumming each other because of religious beliefs. We need somebody in the world to help us make peace.
Hey yo, stuck at the train station, tired and drunk. Crowds panicking, running. Some dude fired a gun, instinctively ducked. Cut the corner, fled out the exit. Caught the dollar, slice of pizza while the shorty texting, asking me when I'ma get there. No close policy. When I step through the door, we put an X on all formalities. Slight cat allergy, got me sneezing, made me a sandwich. More whiskey getting poured as I vanish. Vagabond, don't know where to call home. 24 hours awake, hurting like a gallstone. Ripley Grill rehearsal time. Got a show to do a march. Gotta make it through the dark. Only show the truest parts. Financially it's kinda dry. Seems like snakes I'm surrounded by. Getting suicidal thoughts. I could fuck around and die. Scratch that, nah. Gotta hold it together. The sun will come out and shine its light. No need to dumb out. Even though the world changed.
We want equality to develop all of our dormant potential and bring about a civilization and a society in which we will be completely independent.
The world changed.
We want workers to have control over their destiny. We want to make sure women are treated with dignity so that patriarchy is called into question. We want to make sure the vicious legacy of white supremacy is confronted and we attempt to wipe it out no matter how difficult it is. Right across the oh, you're a visionary. You don't say.
The world changed. The world changed. The world changed. BROOKLYN. BROOKLYN. Yo, word to Gil Scott, the revolution starts in the heart. No distant Jill Scott, Brooklyn ain't a walk in the park. School to prison pipeline, they smoking pipes on the Ave. When guns shoot and knife stab, you can't get your life back. Nah, haggle at the store to get the price slashed to half. King's Plaza, dollar vans on the strip like Gaza. Billboards with liquor ads, peep the bigger math. Petty beefs, tit for tat, yo, we live for cash. Must be something in the tap water. Disrespectful energy, we bring it back towards you. That's reciprocity, they speculate on property. It's a game of monopoly where oligarchs exploit the poverty. From redline and cross the yellow, blue and red line. Legendary kingpins are dead or doing fed time. The best rappers you know live there, cursing the gift there. It's a mixed bag, many did that and got big there. BROOKLYN, Kings County, NY. From beginning to end, what's known and gotta be said. It's where the greatness sparks. Spread love, that's Brooklyn, you know in your heart. BROOKLYN, Kings County, NY. From beginning to end, what's known and gotta be said. It's where the greatness sparks. Spread love, that's Brooklyn, you know in your heart.
Brooklyn, New York City, where we paint murals of Biggie and Pop Smoke and Sean Price for the love of memories. Flag in the dirt that everyone wanna rep for. Out of town and screaming and vowing not to be left off. My block was do the right thing, come to life. In the summer, you shoot to the store and you shooting dice. 2 slices, a daily routine. Like if my hood was on my shirt and my beliefs is where my radio be. You do the math. Meanwhile, I be on a park bench, refilling this cup of Henny until the dark hits. The vibe's good, but keep an eye where the knocks went. Cause New Brooklyn are calling me, get us all clipped. But shit is cool, we the county of kings. Where the love buries the hate on the count of the rings. Do or die in the field, know the pride is real. And this is ours, regardless what they dying to build.
BROOKLYN, Kings County, NY. From beginning to end, what's known and gotta be said. It's where the greatness sparks. Spread love, that's Brooklyn, you know in your heart. BROOKLYN, Kings County, NY. From beginning to end, what's known and gotta be said. It's where the greatness sparks. Spread love, that's Brooklyn, you know in your heart.
It was Brooklyn Hospital, I took my first breath. In Fort Greene Projects, I took my first steps. 85 Navy Walk heard my first shots. My side of town was known for red tops. I first met Biz in the Albee Square. Project Barbershop Dennis used to cut my hair. Slide up to Crown Heights, hung out on Park Place. Cousin Andy showed me how to pop a Willie, my ace. Mom lived on Sterling, back when Pops had the Porsche. My part was worth regards in the earths in the fort. New York, the golden era, a relic of economics before the gentrification, renovation, the projects. Gabby did the fronts, I remember free lunch. Old heads playing chess while the youngest smoked blunts. Pissy elevator stench, guard cipher on the bench. Chase the paper in Virginia, but Brooklyn represents.
BROOKLYN, Kings County, NY. From beginning to end, what's known and gotta be said. It's where the greatness sparks. Spread love, that's Brooklyn, you know in your heart. BROOKLYN, Kings County, NY. From beginning to end, what's known and gotta be said. It's where the greatness sparks. Spread love, that's Brooklyn, you know in your heart.
Crazy ass Crooklyn kids.
Africa's inside my soul, Brooklyn's where my heart at.
Crazy ass Crooklyn kids.
Brooklyn, New York City, where we paint murals of Biggie.
Crazy ass Crooklyn kids.
Chase the paper in Virginia, but Brooklyn represent.
Crazy ass Crooklyn kids.
Never taking shorts, cause Brooklyn's the borough.